Hello, our dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki and welcome to our video lesson. So this video lesson aims to guide you in creating grammatically correct sentences. It also aims to provide clarification to some confusions in the English language. I am very much excited to give you another lesson today. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the class. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go. So, for today's lesson, we will be continuing our discussion on comparatives under adjectives. Okay, so as you can see here, our comparative form will focus on the usage of much better, any better, and more other words. So let's go ahead and start talking about it. So as you can see, we have here much and a lot plus the comparative form of the adjective. So it says here, before comparatives, we can use much, a lot far, or which means a lot, and then a bit, a little, or slightly, which is also a little. So going forward, let's see some examples here. I felt ill earlier, but I feel much better now, or it means a lot better than before. Next one, don't go by train. It's a lot more expensive, or it is much more expensive. Next one, could you speak a little bit more slowly or a little more slowly? This bag is slightly heavier than the other one. The problem is far more serious than we thought at first. Okay, so as you can see, we use some words before our comparatives to express a certain degree of comparison. So as you can see there, much, a lot, a bit, slightly, far more, they express a certain degree of comparison. All right? So continuing, we also have here any or no plus comparative. So you can use any and no plus comparative to these kinds of sentences. Let's go ahead and study some of these examples for us to better understand how any and no plus comparative are used. I've waited long enough. I'm not waiting any longer. So it means the person is not willing to wait more. Okay? Next one. We expected their apartment to be very big, but it's no bigger than ours, or it isn't any bigger than ours. So, as you can see here, you're comparing their house and our house, which is not even a little bigger. Okay? Next one. How do you feel? Do you feel any better? Next, this hotel is better than the other one, and it's no more expensive. So if you compare the two hotels, this hotel is cheaper or less expensive compared to the other hotel. Okay? Next one. So we also have better and better, more and more, or when we are repeating the comparatives. So we repeat comparatives to say that something changes continuously. So it means there is a continuation of the changes. All right? Like, for example, your English is improving. It's getting better and better. So there is the sense of continuity. Okay? The city has grown fast in recent years. It's got bigger and bigger. As I listened to his story, I became more and more convinced that he was lying. Next one. More and more tourists are visiting this part of the country. Okay? So when you repeat the comparative or the comparative adjective, you are giving the sense that something is continuously changing. All right? So for the next part, we have here comparative, the comparative. So we can say the sooner the better. So the more the better, and etc. So let's see some examples here. What time shall we leave? Oh, the sooner the better. So which means as soon as possible. Okay? Next one. What sort of bag do you want? A big one? Yes, the bigger, the better. So, as big as possible. So, when you're traveling, the less luggage you have, the better. So, less luggage, better. All right. So, as you can see here, we are implying that something more or something that is in comparative would be better. So please take note of these examples. The sooner the better, the bigger the better. Okay, the less luggage, the better. Okay? Now, next one, we also use this expression, the comparative, and then some words, the comparative, to say that one thing depends on the other thing. So what do we mean? Look at this example. The sooner we leave, the earlier we'll arrive. So it depends on how early we will arrive, okay, depending how sooner we leave. Okay? Next, the younger you are, the easier it is to learn. Next one, the more expensive the hotel, the better the service. Last one, the more I thought about the plan, the less I liked it. So you can see there that the second sentences depend on the first sentences. So you can also use comparatives provided that you use the with them. Okay? So for the last part, we have here some confusing words when we are using the comparative. We have older and elder. Now, some people might be confused on how to use these two comparative adjectives. So let's clarify it here. So the comparative of old is older. So when we are talking about age, let's say David looks older than he really is, not looks elder. Okay? Next one, we use elder only when we talk about people in the family. Okay, so we are talking about the rank that you have in the family. Okay? Let's say my elder sister is a TV producer. We can also use older in this case just because we are pertaining to your sister. Okay, your older sister. So, next one, but we do not say that somebody is elder. Instead, we say that they are older when we talk about the age. My sister is older than me. Okay? I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. As I always say, the secret in improving your skills is constant practice. I want you to keep practicing our given lesson today and apply it to your day to day conversation in English. I also want to encourage you to keep subscribing to our classes here in I-Fal. I am confident that your teachers will help you in making your skills a lot better. Also, please visit our website for more updates and information. There will be a lot of exciting things coming, so please stay tuned and keep being updated. I will flash our website in the next slide. So, once again, I am Teacher Nikki saying thank you and good luck. Have a nice day, and I will see you in our next lesson. Bye.